Thank you. Thank you. Hallowed ground. I don't know about the past, and I don't know about the future, but I know that the ultimate present for us is to be here for you today. It has been a long journey and the most beautiful journey that one could ever have. To dance on hallowed ground among such distinguished dance aficionados is, within itself, a huge blessing. And I want to talk to you about the past, the present, and the future. And I want to just break that down because it sounds a very large subject, a very large subject. And if we're not careful, it could be foreboding. It could be, larger than we can do, certainly larger than you can do in half an hour, unless you keep it simple, stupid. So I'm going to try and keep it simple. What is the difference between the Latin of today and the Latin of the past? And how should it go from here? In 2002, are you listening, Jack? In 2002, Mr. Walter Laird, who was without doubt a genius, wrote on the subject of science, beauty, and movement that movement in animals starts when the brain sends a signal to the body. It sends a signal to run, to jump, to walk, whatever. Of course, please forgive me, Wally, it's 2017. I would like to develop that further and at the same time take it back to its roots. A little bit enlargement. The brain sends a signal to the body, but the signal that the brain sends to the body emanates in the soul. The soul and the brain are one and part of each other, and yet in conflict. It is the conflict between the soul and the brain that makes dance so challenging and so beautiful, just like women. So challenging and so beautiful. Men, I think, are more simple, more simplistic, more direct. Women are more intriguing, dare I say complicated before we dance, and less predictable, certainly for men. And it's not that one is better than the other. It's a bit like Microsoft and Apple. It's just that the systems are different. That is part of the attraction. When we dance, we have to have the soul that emanates and sends that signal to the brain because it's connected with the music. Everything that we do is connected with the music. The fundamental principle when Walter Laird was around was that he was two things, which many people think as oil and water, it should never mix. He was a scientist and an artist. And you wouldn't think that those were really compatible. But they are, because when it comes to movement, when it comes to motion of animals, the word is efficiency. Why? Why is efficiency so important? Because if we're not careful, efficiency should sound like not doing too much, not doing too little. Well, that's exactly what it is. When a cheetah runs at 200 kilometers per hour, chasing its prey through the jungle, that's faster than most cars can go. He's not thinking, is my back leg straight? Is my back leg straight? Is my back leg straight? Keep my shoulders down. He's thinking, that is my dinner. And if I don't get my dinner, I am not alive tomorrow to tell the tale. So what does he do? He runs in the most efficient way possible. And when you slow it down, even in slow motion, that most efficient way is the most beautiful. It is beautiful to watch. If he had one bad leg, not only is he slower, not only is he weaker, but it's less beautiful. It's lumpy. The smoothness is gone. It's not there. The efficiency creates the smoothness. Now, what we do, I hate to say it, please don't eat me, cheetah, is even more beautiful because it's two balls.